Peace. Patience and goodwill towards men and stuff. Dun, dun, dun. Hey. Think. Trying to pull up my chat over here. There we go. Maybe. We shall see. Ta-da. So far, the only person in here is me. See how long that lasts. This is. Decided to go live right about the time the wind kicks up. It's, I don't know. It was blowing 20 miles per hour a little bit ago. Now it's up to about 30, I think. We redid this, and there's not a table in here anymore, and it's annoying. Oh, wow. 5 people got in here when I wasn't looking. I guess I should pay closer attention. Y'all tell me if it's lagging or if the sound's okay and all that stuff. I'm right at the edge of whether or not this internet will work with the wind blowing and stuff. Hey, Carol. I should have took a picture of my baby calf, I guess. Baby cow, whatever you call it. Yeah, it was expensive. Long time no see, Carol. How's the weather? Is the wind blowing up there yet? I know it's colder up there than it is here, I'm sure. The wind's been coming out of the south. Hey, less than friendly, illegitimate son. Hey, Wayne. Long time no see. You're here because I'm talking about shadow people, aren't you? And we may actually talk about that. I just didn't go live yesterday because of the baby cow. Baby cows are a pain in the butt, and they're like a lot of work. Hey, Daniel. I don't know what the temperature here is here except for cold. Didn't get that far. Yeah, y'all actually got you a place, didn't you? Are y'all in town or y'all on acreage or what? I don't even know. You don't ever call me anymore. Nobody calls me anymore. I called everybody on my you haven't called me in a while list, and I said there's like 3 or 4 people I still haven't got a call back from. I think I'm on the don't talk to him list. I don't even know what I did. Probably sent out some rude text message I don't even remember. school. We purchased. Hey, wait, I think I do have a. Actually, hold on. I remembered. I have a picture. I think that's a picture of supper. Makes you working on a video about cooking and stuff. I haven't got finished with it. Come on, I was right there by the cow, and all I did was take pictures of my grandson climbing on the fences and stuff. Hold on. Let me show y'all this cow. I'm proud of this cow. Well, it's not much of a cow, actually. I don't know how good a picture y'all gonna get of it. Oh, that. That is the cow. And that's not a big bucket. She is a miniature zebu. That's her mom. She's like 42 inches tall. But the bull isn't a miniature. She's right at the edge of miniature. The bull's not a miniature. The bull's technically a standard size zebu. But a friend of ours raises regular zebus, and the calves he have that are they're actually 2 and 3 weeks younger than her are both, well, one's half again and one's twice her size. She's a little bitty. She is about the size of, well, minus the stomach, she's about the size of a regular goat, I guess. Just a little Spanish goat. Hey, who did I miss? Savage Air Guns. Howdy, howdy. Which is Savage. Yes, Carol, that counts. Hey, no telling, Rob. No, but we have the Zebu Jersey Cross or whatever, and we are going to get another Zebu in August. She's an adult Zebu, adult standard Zebu, and it's tempting to get that. We can get this one registered, and it is tempting because if we can get a paper trail going on them, then if we housebreak them, if we can have them, if we bottle feed them to 4 months and housebreak them, halter break them and all that stuff. Get them to where they'll walk around, follow you, let you do whatever. The ones with papers go for about $3,000 to $5,000. Takes a year and a half to get one, but if you've got 5 or 6 registered ladies and a registered bull, I guess it'd pay your property taxes. Yeah, that's where he's not as wide as the Zebu. Well, actually, he's bigger than this girl's dad. Her name's Daisy, by the way. So I'll just call her Daisy. Daisy's dad, Knothead dwarfs her or dwarfs him. I can't remember JD's bull's name now. He just got a new bull. It's pretty though. He is he got it from somewhere up north by way of Oklahoma, I think. I don't know if y'all can hear that cow in the background. That's the baby calf. This is her first night without her mom. She's got a heat lamp. She's got the other bull. The bull's back there. The bull thinks it's the coolest thing in the world that there's another cow back there. They're separated by a fence. That's why I didn't do a live stream yesterday, because by the time we got the barn all the way finished, because we had to repair the roof, finish putting up the walls, string the wire around the inside of the fence and stuff. I had the corral that she's in, we hadn't cleared the cactuses out of it yet, so I had to clear the cactus out of it. Kill some little mesquite trees and stuff. Yeah, I even have the switch hooked up. I have an electric heater and air conditioning and a vent fan for the smoke. We took the vent fan out of the window because it was running backwards. The wind's blowing from winds hitting that window about 30 miles an hour right now. I haven't hung the light yet. I've just got it there because I couldn't find my chains to hang the light up, but then I found them, and before I got them put up, Elijah found them, and he thought they were really cool. And I found one of them today. It was in the yard, so I'm back up to one. I don't think I can hang the light at 4 points with one chain though. So it's just sitting up there on top of the shelf. Yeah, we've got a 4-foot LED shop light turned pointing the ceiling. The ceiling's white, so when the light hits it, it puts a nice soft light. You can read in here. We can do our pantry and everything. We spend a lot of time out here. Yeah, I had an electrician friend of mine run the wire out here and stuff, and then I couldn't make anything work. And come find out how to hook electricity up. No, that's okay. I didn't get electrocuted. I did drop. I think I did something wrong on my wiring out there in the shop, though. I already blown a light bulb. It's only been out there 2 months, and it's already out. And that's not indicative of a good electrical system. Oddly enough, though, Rob, it's the same light that was flickering like crazy before. And I completely redid all the connections. So maybe it's the actual light fixture. Maybe I should change that light fixture. I actually have video of me doing the wiring and stuff out there. And by that I mean breaking every code on the planet. I pretended it was the old school in the old houses when they'd run the wires 18 inches apart on insulators. And then when they needed to put wire to something, they would just wrap a wire around this one, go over here and wrap another wire around that one, and then just go down to the light or whatever. That's kind of how I did the wiring. I just bared a spot and wired the wire around there real tight. It's just temporary. Still got to run. I haven't got the new wire ran out there yet. I've had other priorities. Seems like life keeps jumping up and getting in the way. So apparently I'm going to have to spend more time in the Bible. Evidently, I don't know anything. I do feel bad for the last few comments I made. Not really. They were meant in good natured whatever. Mostly. Hey, Walter. Yeah, most of us exactly wrong. I bought a house that in I bought a house 1998. It was still wired like that. I had to take that shit out. The entire house was still wired that way. What? But you want to talk about housing market, whatever? 1998, I bought a 2-bedroom house on a 125 by 150 lot, 125 foot by 150 foot for $7,500. And you couldn't touch that here now for that specific that house. There's no way you could touch for less than 32,000. I sold it for 21 a few years later. I had added a bedroom and a bathroom. Well, actually 2 bedrooms. Put up a small you need outlook? Okay, fine. I understand both of you. Go check on your tail. Make sure the tail is in. We're actually really hoping the bull stays close because a coyote could take that calf really easy. No, you ask out, you stay out. Oh, is Wayne leaving? Okay, Wayne, be good. Nice dreams and all that. Okay, man. Just hang out. We'll talk bad about people from Ohio, I guess. Are you Ohio or Illinois? Illinois. Oops. Or Minnesota. That's what I thought. Who's from Ohio? Is that? Are you from Ohio, Savage, or is that somebody else? Well, there's a lot of you people. I need somebody who's from Ohio. Um, oh man, when you did that walkthrough of the beach and stuff, you showed that one set of concrete stairs and stuff with the big boulder or whatever made into it, like thing or whatever. I actually had an emotional moment when I realized that that place was no longer there. Um, I am doing better. My hands were cramping pretty bad last night. They're not doing too bad today because really all we did was herd cows today. She did not want to get in the trailer. She got out of the trailer. Okay. She didn't want to get in the trailer. We have decided to buy a stock trailer though, or build one. That's right. Guns Coast to Coast is Ohio. He's in the greater Cincinnati area, right? T-Boy's from Ohio. There's a few from Ohio, I guess. Well, there's Ohio, Illinois, Indiana. Um, some of them other states, which were actually where most of the Wild West crap happened, or whatever, all the really weird, crazy junk. Um, all anybody ever wants to talk about is the 1880s. You know, stuff after the 1860s and stuff, the stuff that was going on in Texas and Oklahoma and stuff like that. The really whacked out Wild Wild West, that was not, that was on the other side of the Mississippi. There's a reason most of the outlaws and people of ill repute in the Wild Wild West were from somewhere else. The end. Y'all excuse me. I think my wife hid my vodka. Or not vodka, my tequila. Oh, she didn't. I hid it for myself. Is that you, Sadie? Oh, you're not Sadie. You're high. You suck at being a guard dog. Just go lay down. Use this. Why didn't you come in when you came in? Better things to do than open the door for you two. Trying to talk to people. Sadie, just go over there and lay down. There's a 6-foot mat. Quit pouting. I wonder if there was ever any Wild Wild West stuff in Wisconsin. Like Indian wars and stuff. Hey, Bob. Where do you hail from, Bob? Are you from up there in the Midwest, too? Like the motorcycle zoom in? Or like people? Or they... I don't even know why we're live. Nothing. Oh, Seattle? Ah, I actually like Washington State. Washington State would be a place I would consider moving if it was not so progressive. Oh, that Bob. Rob likes to act like he remembers all this stuff about everybody, but I've seen it on his desk. He's got this really big Rolodex. He's got notes on everybody. This is the United States of America. The government is made up by the people, for the people, of the people, by the people, for the people. If we say it enough, maybe it will be so. the guy that we asked to borrow his trailer. Anyway, long story short, he just hooked onto the trailer, and when he went and got the bull and brought it over, the cow, not anyway, went over there to visit with him before it was time to go. And he is putting a receiver hitch on a extra tall dually. That is the new acquisition for him. And I get over there, I look at it. I'm trying to figure out what this little short fucker is going to do with this thing. The man bought an all-wheel drive, 4-door, long wheelbase dually. Guess he's going to do whatever he wants to with it. That wasn't Karl Marx. That was George Washington. Think about going to Puerto Rico. Just because it's America and I can't. Have to figure out what the gun laws are over there. That's why I asked you if it was motorcycles or the other. Aren't things pretty rough in the Philippines right now? Things been pretty rough in the Philippines for a while now. All I've ever met from Puerto Rico were the I don't know how to put that. Individuals inclined to government assistance. That's not true. I met some Puerto Ricans when I lived in New Jersey, and they were okay. But all the Puerto Ricans that I've met here in Snyder don't live in Snyder anymore, but they depended on their government check. That's that way. Well, aren't the communists still trying to take over there? I mean, literally, like don't they have like rebels that want to be the communist country of the Philippines? They haven't talked about the Philippines in the news in over 20 years. Yeah, just like Hawaiians. There are really good Hawaiians and there's not so good Hawaiians. There's really good Texans and there's not so good Texans. There's I'm sure there's good people in Mexico, but I think they all stay there. I think we got way too many holes. We got too many um, Nigerian, Somalian, uh, whatever they call the people from the Congo. So we got Chinese coming in. Got a lot of Middle Easterners coming across. A lot. They caught 100 and something the other day. Um, y'all don't see half of what goes on down there on the news. We got local channels down here that do some reporting on it. Yeah, some of them people were born and raised here, and there's nothing good about them. And you're probably right there. Not actually the one that keeps popping into my head. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he would be better suited to Los Angeles or Austin. And don't if you want to know what Texas is like, don't go to Austin. That's not what Texas is like. If you want to know what Texas is like, go to North Dallas or to Temple. Belton. Uh, Haskell. I'm trying to think of all the towns I went to that actually liked all the people. Anson be a pretty good place to go. I must admit we were not thoroughly impressed with y'all's Mexican food restaurant, Mr. Painless. Me and the missus went in there and we were like, this isn't very good. Uh, we have a new Mexican food restaurant here, and I actually enjoy the food. It's a little expensive though. It's a higher end Mexican food restaurant, but their hot sauce is really good. Their queso is really good. Their chips are fresh. Their carnitas are the bomb. Their asada is really good too. Their fajitas are good. So far, I haven't had anything in there that wasn't delicious. It's just, like I say, it's a little bit expensive, a little pricey. Ah, I didn't say that people weren't crazy in Temple. I just like them. It's where most of my wife's family's from. The I don't know if we'll ever go back to Temple now. The her mother, my wife's mother, was the matriarch of the family, and she's passed now. So all of her cousins were way older than my wife. Sadie, for crying out loud, just let me glance that. Oh, it's East Texas. Trust me, do not go in the summertime, which is they always want to have the freaking family reunion in freaking June. Just go over there and sweat. That's all you do. You go over there and sweat. What's on the shelf in the background? Stuff. Oh, I did not know y'all could see that. My bad. Sorry, YouTube.
It's just a handle, isn't it?
Yeah, that's just that's for cracking boiled eggs. That's all that is. For good job, honey. Excellent skills. Is that the wrong end? Hey, this guy just laughed at me for days for that. You want me to fix that for you? But well, you did it good, didn't you? She just came in, Rob.
Hi, Rob.
So you have to be nice now, or I'll tell her about your 50 wives. And then she'll tell Happy Hair, and you won't even get a chance to ask for an extra one.
And then go back to all that. We're gonna start stoning kids at 13 when we know they're useless, and not go to prison for murder.
That's something I'd be, yeah, okay with.
I mean, it would. I mean, some stuff changes for reasons.
Just we was just talking about baby goats and stuff.
I'm just saying.
I did not call her a cow a while ago.
Okay, it's a pretty cow.
Yeah, she said it's okay because she's a pretty cow. I had a perfectly good chance to take a good picture if she was out there loving on the baby cow. Would have been a really good indication of how small the cow is, too.
So now you are saying that I'm the size of a cow.
Oh, I'm saying you're a lot bigger than our cow, ain't I'm saying that I'm glad we aren't paying by the pound for that cow. I'm saying. Man, it was a good investment. We can't compare her to. I got to quit comparing her to JD's cows. JD's got a bigger breed cow.
Yes.
I think we are going to have to borrow JD's bull for her until she gets grown.
Yeah.
I think maybe when she's maybe her second cow. That'll put her at 3.5. No. Put it at 4 years. 4 years old.
They're not mature till they're 3.
Right. They're not mature. She can be bred at 18 months. I don't know that we need to do that though. I mean, we're not in a hurry to start making money. We don't want to gut the cow.
We ain't trying to make money off of her, period.
Oh, for the homeless people, Carol? That's actually really cool.
Is supposed to snow there tomorrow, Carol?
Walter said hi.
Hi, Walter. Sadie.
See, I'm going to have to catch her not like I'm going to have to lance that.
Yeah, it got real bad again.
Rain on Monday, snow on Tuesday.
Oh, on Tuesday. Okay.
Oh, if you're really lucky, it'll rain, freeze, and then snow on top of the ice.
Or something.
Or something. That's like the best weather ever. Or something. And then the Arctic Bowl, yay. I guess I've got a full day ahead of me tomorrow. Yay me. I just hope I can pull it off without cramping up. That's a big one. We had a very small dusting of snow here this morning. Didn't last long, but sure was pretty. That was raw. That's why we live down here as opposed to up above the Mason-Dixon line like y'all, because we don't like the snow that much.
Or at all.
All right, all yeah. Oh. Honestly, though, I'd rather have snow than ice. That's all we ever get is ice down here. Ice sucks. Well, you hadn't had to drive in on the winter road yet, have you?
To this office?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
I've been there 3 years.
We didn't really talk about anything. I just put weird titles out there to see if anybody will jump in. If anybody wants to talk about shadow people, I will. That thing in that mall in Florida, though, I'm pretty sure that they don't send out that many troops for a little guffaw.
There's supposed to be 50 kids rioting, mob fight. And gunfire. They're gonna send out that much.
Is that what they're saying now?
That's part of what I've seen. I hadn't really read the whole stories because if we were supposed to know about shadow people, they would make themselves known to us if they exist and want us to know. And if they don't, then what difference does it make?
Because they're scary.
Ain't none of them ever probed me, so I ain't scared of them.
They don't probe you.
I mean, they don't come jack with me, so
I'm not
I
talking
don't
about
care.
little beam you up aliens.
Well, but I'm saying they don't come jack with me, so I don't care.
I don't do the we're here to check your stool aliens. I'm not really into all that. If they can fly here from another dimension, then they don't need to stick a metal butt plug in you. They just don't. It's not something they need to do.
Well, the only thing they would use us for is zoo animals because they see how freaking stupid we are. We can't even get along as a nation, let alone as a world.
That's because people won't listen to me. I could write a book, say how to be better people. Listen to Wax. One page. No new volcanoes in Texas. We did have some more earthquakes, though. Not like they did in Japan, though. We had a 4 the other day, right? 4-2 or something like that. And we have little 2-5s all the time. Those 4s, you can actually feel them a little bit. Well, we didn't feel it here because we got sand. We don't feel shit here. We could feel them at the other house because we were on them rocks. That thing in Japan, that ground was moving a lot. There's C103. He knows all about shadow people and baby cows. I actually believe in shadow people. Or not people. I don't think they're people. Things.
Could be angels.
Could be.
Maybe
But
the
they
first time angels came down here.
don't feel like angels. But everybody thinks of demons as being these little red or guys or like mutated elves or something like that. I don't think they have physical form. If demons had physical form, how were they going to possess you? So, yeah, I don't like them. Yeah, baby cows. We got a baby cow. We bought a baby cow. Her name is Daisy.
She's smaller than Sadie.
Yeah. She's taller than Sadie.
Yeah, but her
But
legs ain't as big around as.
yeah, her feet are about the size of a deer. That's what she's about the size of a yearling fawn, I guess. C103 is better at gardening than both of us, that's for sure. Need to get him to come down here and break my garden for me. What they do. Or I guess I could just borrow a tractor. Did you ever talk to John about that? What did he say about getting a truck, using his truck?
I don't know if he ever answered that.
Know somebody with every kind of tractor other than the kind of tractor I really want to borrow right now.
I told him, I said, I don't think that I'm stout enough to carry it, because he said I didn't come get it. It's like, I have a trailer and a truck. So I'm guessing he's saying we can borrow the trailer and the truck and the tractor.
Awesome.
Are you sure you don't want to come run it for me? I don't remember how. I need you to come show me.
No, I don't want him digging around in my yard because he ain't worried. He'll tear all kinds of stuff up. He'll get done what you need done, but then you gotta go back and clean up all the mess. I'd rather just make the mess myself. I have not seen Bob Hensler lately. Hey, Bob, have you talked to Bob lately?
That one, that's the size difference.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if anybody's seen Knothead, but that is our miniature Jersey bull, and that is Daisy. They're saying, hello, how are you?
If he tries to walk off, she yells at him to come back over here. Don't leave me.
Yeah, we're going to do the start tours, and we've been looking. We ain't paying for one of those. Yeah, I know. It's next to impossible to get you to return a call. I'm just messing with you, Rob. Oh. You were actually, there's other people that still haven't called me back. I confess, though, that Bob did not make it on my list of people to call. I did see a thing where he was having a survival bushcraft training thing down there. Well, Knothead came with two names: bologna sandwich or Knothead, and we just went with Knothead. He is a giant MRE, basically, and it doesn't cost much to feed at all. They give him a double arm load of hay in the morning and double arm load at night. He's not overgrazing in the pasture like that. Shoot, what, a round bill lasts 2 months.
Yeah.
We're not going to run standard size cattle.
Oh, no, I'm scared of
him. These guys are little. She's going to max out somewhere around probably 42, maybe 48 inches at the hips, somewhere in there. Maybe 300 pounds. Knothead's pushing 450 right now. I'd like to get him on scale, honestly. I think he may be more than that. I bet his head weighs 50 pounds.
Thick skull.
He's got
That's
a
why he's called Knothead.
Big fat water head. That's why. The wife still wants pigs. She still wants bacon seeds. And we're debating on whether or not to get a donkey. But the donkey has to be halter broke and trained to let you work her feet and stuff. And those are what? You can get one for about $500, I think. We can get one, but you're basically adopting them. The electric heater kicked on. Did that make it go away, Carol? Every once in a while, the wind goes by and rattles the buildings on, but we can't do nothing about that. Oh, man. They made it go away? Okay, that's cool. Now we know what it is. If it's too loud, here, let me turn the microphone a little bit. Is that better? What? I don't want to turn the heater on. It's cold. Oh. I got my long handles on and everything, and I'm still sitting here chilly. Well, not chill. Well, we try to keep it like 58 in here. It's not warm in here. That's these cattle that we're getting into. He said what's 6 to 7 years longer than normal cattle, and how long? Hey Rob, how long do normal cattle last? I have to Google it. I ain't on here watching my live stream anyway. Oh, great. $18 to $21. No, zebus. I knew cows were only good for like 12 or 14. Everybody sees these giant buck, oh man, that thing must be 1,000,000 years old. No, he's probably 7. I'm sorry to hear that, Walter.
A while ago, Don sent me a screenshot. Um, Cindy and Danny Guthrie passed away.
Oh no.
This is Vance updating on my mom and dad. All of my mom and dad's friends on here. Cindy passed away yesterday afternoon. Danny came home, and unfortunately, he passed away in his sleep.
Well, why would he want to keep going? Aren't they like 50-year together or something like that? They don't know how not to be together.
I guess. It's crazy, though.
That's my plan if you go first. I'm not going to watch them throw dirt on you. All right, Kentucky. Be good. If yeah, I would really like to go to Kentucky in the summertime or Pennsylvania, actually. I know dairy cows don't last that long. Well, dairy cows don't do too bad because that's, I mean, they don't, they only breed them back whenever they stop milking. I confess I know hardly anything about dairy cows. Dairy cow, dairy, it's just, that's just nasty. The way dairies are run. I know half of the dairy's operation here is just keeping the calves alive. They keep the heifers alive. They just they don't keep the bulls alive. They are not in the meat cattle business. Um, and for it to pay to raise the orphan bulls, you've got to have a dairy cow, and she's got to be willing to nurse the cattle you bring home. Because if you're buying the formula, you'll never make a dime off of that animal. The cost of getting the animal from infancy to market are too great. You wind up doing all that work for 20 or $30. No, I'm not talking an hour either. I'm talking for you work your butt off for a year and a half for $20. It's stupid. That wind is getting up.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta listen to that crap all night long. And it's coming from the one place we didn't give her a wall.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go to well, I'll call and see who's got the cheapest stuff, Bermuda or whatever. And I'll stack some bales in there so she can get out of the wind because it's going to be blowing for the next couple of 3 days. I think that would be better than trying to wrap a tarp around the inside of her stall. I'd have to wrap it around the outside, and then what's his name couldn't go in there because he'd tear the tarp up because he wouldn't be able to see the cow. We had to buy this calf. The end. We have been looking for a zebu, female zebu for sale for how long now? How long have we had not had for crying out loud? We got him in the spring. Did we have him through the winter already? Anyways, we've been looking for him for a cow for a while. We found one or two, but we were going to have to drive 8 or 10 hours one way, and that was going to add another $300 to.
Got him December 4th for sure.
So we've had him over a year. I know we got him right after
we were cleaning all the cactus and stuff up in October, so getting ready to. So I'm guessing that's when we got him, was in December.
So a year. We've been looking for a year.
Yep.
They're okay, Carol. Good night. Just that they scare me. I believe in them. I've seen them, but it's when people talk about seeing shadow people, I don't know anybody who's ever been able to look directly at one. The only way I've ever seen them is if I'm looking straight ahead, but actually not looking, which is very common when I'm in places like shopping malls. And you're like, what is that? And you turn your head and they're gone. But then you realize that if you'll not look at them, you can literally watch the shadow move. But it's not really a shadow. Just shadow is the best way to describe them. Maybe more like dark light. They don't cast a shadow. Light goes right through them. But anyway. Well, that's weird. I never thought about confronting them. They just made me uncomfortable, so I quit going to the mall. I haven't been to a mall of any kind since 1999. And that last trip to the mall, all we did was go into what's the name of the pet store?
Pet store.
Pet store. Pet Plus. No, it wasn't Pet Plus. Something. Anyway, it was a little pet store. You didn't have to go far. You could park. You could go in. They were the first door inside the building. Um, we were looking for a hamster gerbil or something. We told the kids they could have something like that. I think that's where we got that black gerbil from Leyland. Which gerbils are kind of cool. They're just a rat with a furry tail. But they're cool. Hey, Sasquatch. No, at that particular time in my life, I wasn't sure whether I was insane or not. So I was seeing things, and I didn't go places that made me uncomfortable. It was weird because then that was we were churching really hard then. Yeah, and if your parents don't convince you there's a boogeyman, then you don't really worry about them that much. Oh, I don't know what they are. I don't care what they are, but it would not be hard for me to believe that all of a sudden everybody started seeing them. Just don't understand why they always seem to be in really populated areas. I've never seen one out here. And trust me, I spend a lot of time staring into the distance out here. Baby cows, though, baby cows are real. We got baby cows. Kind of want to go check on her, but I don't want to. If she's finally curled up under that light, I don't want
So I did a while ago. He just back out there with it. And he left on his phone.
That's possible too. That's true too, Sasquatch. You never know. Oh, I try to find places where there's not any drama going on. I think they're interested in drama.
Drama or sin?
One of the two, which run hand in hand together. One causes the other, and one's a result of the other.
All right, night, everybody.
Like, babe, I'll be in a minute. I'm not gonna stay here, my phone. Oh, kind of like that one movie. It just popped in my head. Man, the guy can see ghosts and demons and all this stuff, but he tries to act like he can't or whatever. And there's some things that keep coming around whenever there's something bad going to happen or whatever. Can't remember the name of it. I saw that he started posting some stuff out there. I reached out to him a couple of months ago. Everything was good then, but he doesn't know that he's going to come down to the States again. Uh, and my health has nosedived, so I not Bruce Willis in The Sixth Sense, and not White Noise. It's about some young kid and his girlfriend. His girlfriend winds up getting killed. Uh, no. His girlfriend rides around on a scooter. She works at some ice cream shop or some shit in the mall. Uh, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Um, I want to say Johnny Darko, but that's not it. Well, it didn't make I am whatever's list. Maybe movie about a young guy that sees demons. Odd Thomas. Yes, Beaumont. You got that while I was Googling. That's not fair. I agree with my wife. I figured that they're demons. Because demons aren't a physical thing, they're a spirit. Elsewise, they couldn't possess people. We know that demon possession is a real thing because Jesus and several other people were using the power of Jesus' name, driven demons out of people. So Jesus just did it with the authority of his voice. Who he was, but the sheriff off. There's a lot of things that ain't in the Bible, but I believe in slugs. Uh, let's see. What else? There's a lot of things that aren't specifically listed in the Bible. The a biblically correct angel looks nothing like what Michelangelo put on the Sistine Chapel. Um, when angels of the Lord appeared to people, they took on a human form that is not their natural form. Most logical. They're not in the Bible. Um, Bananas aren't in the Bible. Bananas are real. Kangaroos. Kangaroos are definitely not in the Bible. They're real. Just saying. I don't fear shadow people or whatever they are, but I haven't seen any reason for poking them with a stick either. There's that. I got. I've got the scriptures. I've got the Hebrew Bible. I've got Young's literal translation. Donald Chipper's probably not in here. He bought me a very exhaustive concordance. I have reference books that show all of the possible translations for all the words that are possibly translated this way or that way or whatever. But for the same reason, I don't do Bible study anymore, where I try to teach people with the Bible. I try not to engage in debates about certain doctrines, any doctrines anymore, really. Because well, if you follow my channel, y'all know I'm having a really good day today. That's why we're having the live stream. Yesterday was a really good day. Friday was a mess. Well, actually, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday were all pretty messed up. I keep a journal. Trying to keep a record of the trend or the how you call it progression of this thing. So I'll know how fast it's running my ass over. America isn't in the Bible. Geez, she's loud. Anyway, that's an hour and a half. Well, a little over. I will say this, that as far as doctrinal and spirits and stuff like that, I don't care how you worship God as long as you worship Him in truth. Your day-to-day life doctrine, that's none of my business. between you and God. I will not judge you on your walk with God because I do not want to be judged on my walk with God based on how I judge you. I don't. I can't even live up to the rather liberal expectations of the New Testament doctrine, let alone the rigid doctrines of the Old Testament. So, yeah, there's that. Yes, there is that, Sasquatch. Thank you, Beaumont. Anyway, y'all all be good. Y'all stay alive. Don't die. Um, that's about it. God bless y'all and keep y'all. I am tired. This is over with for me. I am going to go in, plug this thing into a power source, and go to sleep for about 5 hours. We exist on naps now. We do 5 hours at night and try to catch 2-3 hours in the daytime. So anyway, God bless y'all. Y'all stay alive. Do not die. I'll catch you on the next live stream. Not going to promise to be on a Saturday, just whenever I'm not exhausted. Actually thought about doing a few in the mornings sometime. I'd like not to be busy on Monday morning for a change. Anyway, God bless y'all. Y'all stay alive. Don't die. I'm not going to say it again. I'm just going to kill the live stream. I'll see y'all around.